Hey guys, so we're going to be explaining a little bit about our business again, Panjuk. This is our milestone number 2. We have explained a little bit about our business on milestone number 1. So we're going to be skimming past those stuff that we have explained before, and we're going to be going straight into our minimum valuable product.
Alright, so here's our MVP. We have made our prototype as shown as in this picture, but in this picture we made our prototype still made out of wood, but in the future our real product will be made out of steel or a metal plate. So what is this for? So this signage is used as a reminder for people who pass by a private property or an area, so they don't violate or vandalize any a property rule in the area. Sometimes even interesting rules do not come across their mind when they walk past. Hence why this product is a reminder to give them sense of consequences. So how does this work? The signs are custom made and uniquely designed so that they don't look boring. They don't look generic, with the hope of catching people's attention, as it is not found commonly in public places. We also provide services for making the designs quirky, which will hopefully make them feel like a light warning, but still consequential enough so that they will less likely to violate the area. Alright, next we have our lean canvas. Firstly, we will discuss our problems that we found. First, homes don't have a professional way to convey property rules. Second, homes don't have a fitting decor that is also informative. Third, homes don't have a sustainable solution to convey their property rules. So how do people usually deal with these stuffs? First, they use paper notices. This paper notices usually don't really last long and it's not durable. Secondly, they just remind the perpetrator personally, which might be a problem because sometimes the perpetrator isn't there. Thirdly, they buy average plastic signages that are not customizable, and mostly the designs are pretty boring and generic. So our initial customer segments that we target is 32 years old women living in Tangerang that takes care of their houses with strict policies and cares about their social statuses. So we have our early adopters, which is middle class mothers. Our UVP are custom designs made by professional designers, and we also provide street signs. Our high-level concepts are we provide custom street signs to convey information aesthetically. So how do we deal with these problems? Our solutions are we create a professional looking street signs. We create a custom design for each homes, for our customers' homes. We will use metal or wood as material to make them more durable and sustainable. Then we have our channels. Where will we be advertise our products? We have Instagram, TikTok, WhatsApp, and from connections through word of mouth. Our key metrics from those channels are TikTok and Instagram views, likes, comments, and share, and also followers. We also have WhatsApp number of contacts, and lastly, number of sales that is done. Next, we have our cost structures. Our initial cost, we have our we need laptops and phones. We don't really have fixed cost. And then the variable cost, we have material services, printing services, delivery fee, and packaging. Lastly, our revenue streams will come from house commissions. That's it.
Okay, so jumping into the interview, from our interview, the results of our interview, we can conclude that most people would not spend high prices on the street signs. And on top of that, people are also interested in quirky indoor signs that are fun and aesthetic for their homes. Our result of the interview is divided into two, which are street signs and house decor. And in the street signs section, a lot of older interviewee would buy our product at a price of around 40,000 rupiah, and people would care more for a more informative sign instead of a unique and aesthetic sign. People would also like to be able to request a poll for planting the signs. But for the results in the house decor section, the younger generation would most likely purchase it for the aesthetic indoor value, and people would most likely spend around 30,000 rupiah for indoor decoration. So we can conclude from our interview that we would like to pursue the street signs section of our business, but we also would like to branch our business into decoration stuff. So we can also target, instead of only targeting the 30-year-old mothers, we can also target the teenagers and young adults who want to decorate their rooms or houses. And our realization is that we need to be able to branch out our ideas to indoor house decoration to be able to cater towards the younger generations too. Okay, jumping into our red ocean and blue ocean strategy. This is our graph on what we changed from most of the other competitors and compare it to ourselves. Our graph line is the black one, and as you can see, we try to focus more on the aesthetics, customizability, and the customer service, most importantly. Also, the communication practicality. And we're gonna touch on more of it on the ERRC strategy of the Blue Ocean. And this is the eliminate, reduce, raise, and create strategy. The eliminate strategy is that we're eliminating the variability. Instead of branching out to many different products, we want to focus on just street signs and house decors, indoor house decor. We don't mind reducing our time efficiency because we want to focus more on raising the customizability, aesthetics, and durability. And we aim to create a more personalized customer service, which is very lacking on the competitors. And we also want to create market for street signs, which is non-existent in the current market.
Alright, so that's our progress for our business. Thank you for listening.